Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, my name is Brienne and my husband's name is Andrew, and we are on a health and wellness journey. We began this journey last year, April of 2020, so it's been a little over a year. It's been great, and if you're not new, hey, it has been a bit. It's been a bit. We took an unintentional over 3-month break. But we're back. We had a lot of construction and remodeling projects just surprise us back to back to back. January, February, and March. So it is April 29th. So it's almost been probably 4 months since our last video. But we didn't realize how kind of burned out we had gotten. I mean, we were making 3 videos a week for over 6 months and in our spare time. And we both worked full-time jobs, so it was a good needed break. A little too long, so we're glad to be back. But just to update you on our, health journey, Andrew has been maintaining really well. Once the first construction project started in January, he kind of switched to intuitive eating so that he didn't have to worry about tracking. And if you know him, he eats the same breakfast and lunch every day, and then we eat dinner together. So it's easy for him to just eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch and then eat whatever we make for dinner because those are calorie-friendly meals. So he's been doing great. He's been maintaining. I hit my low in January of 58 pounds lost, and then with all the stress of the construction, I gained about 8 pounds of that back. But I am now only 5 pounds away from my low, so that's great. I've still been doing calorie counting, but I kind of wanted to try, I needed to do something. Just break the rhythm of just very slow weight loss that I had, something to shake it up. So if you know a little less Ashley, she just kicked butt at the 75 hard challenge, which was super inspiring because she's an everyday woman and she kicked his butt. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try myself. So I started the 75 hard challenge on April 11th and it is April 29th. So it is day 19 for me on the challenge. It's been great. Actually, another girl who is, I think she's 35 or 36 days into her challenge. Her name is Enhancing Emily here on YouTube and on Instagram. It's been great. So I'll put the challenge requirements up right here so you can kind of see. The water part of it kicks my butt. But yeah, so I decided that today's going to be a day in the life of 75 hard and kind of what we eat in a day. And if you can see, I'm outside. I'm trying to get my outdoor workout in. It wasn't raining earlier and now it's raining. I haven't had a hard or a weather-induced outdoor exercise yet, and of course it would be the day I decide to video my YouTube video. But anyway, so I've got 30 more minutes of my workout, so I just ran a mile and decided to video this intro in the middle of it all. And now I've got 30 more minutes to go and it is medium raining. I don't know if you can see the rain, probably not, but yeah, so I'm gonna get this outdoor workout finished and I will see you guys back at the house. So we just finished the 45-minute outdoor exercise, which it rained on me for the last 30 minutes of it, which is fun. So the last 2 miles. Looking like a nice hot mess, but I don't even know if this is a real raincoat because I don't own those things. So, but it is like a freaking hot box in this thing. Anyways, outdoor workout done, so let's get some breakfast. right, so as you saw, I've got my coffee, which is just the 2 cups almond milk, 3 tablespoons of the nut pods, 2 stevias, a splash of the skinny syrups, and 3 shots of espresso. So that is my go-to almost every morning coffee. I sip on it and fills me up. I love it. And then I tried this out the other day and I'm obsessed with it. If you follow Amanda Lewis on Instagram or on YouTube here, she has the most simple homemade berry mash is what she calls it. I've tried doing all that whole boiling fruit with a little bit of sugar, make it to a certain temperature, etc., to make my own jam to go on top of cottage cheese, because all the pre-made like peaches and cream, the Brookstone stuff, so much sugar and they're too high in calorie for what I can make on my own, at least I thought theoretically. So I've tried all those other ones where you are actually trying to make preserves and jams, and I messed that up time and time again. But she literally just takes however much frozen berries, lets it thaw. I just thawed it out overnight in a little container in the fridge, and then she smashes it up because as it thaws, it creates juice. And then you use flavor of your choice, sugar-free Jell-O, just to add a little bit of sweetener. This is literally, I didn't even use a quarter of the package. You can use probably a tablespoon for 5 calories, and I used maybe a teaspoon. And as you saw, it is beautiful. I just did a mixed berry frozen fruit. This is so good. And this is, I did use 3/4 cup of the 1% cottage cheese. So, and in accordance with the 75 hard challenge, I've got a lot of water with me. I've got my 2 lovely iron flasks, which I bought this one in January and this one a few weeks ago, and I'm obsessed with them. They make drinking water so easy. So this is my 40 ounce and this is my 24 ounce. Yes, I need 2 sizes because nobody told me the 40 ounce doesn't fit in cup holders in cars. So, and this is also an obnoxious size to kind of be like, hey, let's go out shopping, but let me bring my water. I've done that a couple times and it is a little obnoxious, so just a tiny bit. But this size of 24 ounce is almost like more socially acceptable to carry around with your purse while you go shopping. So they have their uses, and this one fits in a cup holder. So, but I will get 2 of these 40 ounces and 2 of these 24 ounces, and that is it. So dividing it up like this kind of helps me in my brain. I don't know why. I can get 3 of these plus a glass of water, but the 2 and 2 has been working really well. So they're both full of water, they're both ready to go. And I will also be taking, I've started taking multivitamins because apparently that's good for you. So I'm trying. If you know any more supplements or daily gummies to take that would be good on top of a multivitamin, throw it down in the comments. We're trying to be more gut friendly, just, I mean, it's a wellness journey. It's not just about eating, but it's also about other things you put in your body. So we're just both taking a multivitamin. I have this women's one, and Andrew has this men's one. We got them at Walgreens, but you can get them at Target, CVS. You might be able to get them at Walmart. I don't know, but this brand's great. We're really liking it, so we both got these. I'm gonna take 2 of these with my breakfast, drink a bunch of water, and I'll check in on the next either 75 hard challenge thing or the next food I eat. So for lunch, we've got just some leftovers from dinner last night. It's really, really good. Very simple, but we made the Skinny-ish dishes, mom's chicken and rice, and kind of put our own little twist on it. And I just popped it in the microwave and warmed it up. So let me show you. And I just sprinkled some 2% Mexican style shredded Kraft cheese. It's the finely shredded 2%. I just did 40 calories of it on this. And this is a really, really, really good, really simple little rice and chicken casserole. You just throw it all together and bake it in the oven, and it's really, really good. So what we do differently than her recipe, which I'll link below in the description, is she uses onion soup mix as her flavoring, but that's very, very oniony flavoring. So what we do is we just use just a chicken gravy packet, and then we've been obsessed with this seasoning because it literally tastes like chicken ramen flavor. So like the powder you put in your chicken ramen, this is it. So we actually season this up with this. So you've got like a cheesy chicken ramen rice. It's so dang good. My husband's obsessed with this. He would have it like 2 or 3 times a week if I let him. So, but we have it once a week. We've been having it for the last month, weekly on rotation. It is so good, so filling, so hearty, and it's actually pretty low in calorie, surprisingly. But yeah, so that's just, it's a large portion. It's a fourth of the recipe, so that'll be my lunch for today. And then I'm just chugging away on the water, or at least trying to. I literally drink probably 90% of my water in the afternoon, which is not how to do it to succeed. So I've already got 24 ounces in, and I'm starting on the 40. Hopefully I'll finish this through lunch and get started on my second one. So that's lunch, and I'll check in here in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's time for my second workout, and we have our weights here on the back porch thing instead of in our garage, because the garage has all the construction material in it. And as you can probably hear, hopefully you can hear me well, but it is still pouring rain. Hasn't stopped since my first workout at 9:30 this morning, and it's about 3:30, so that is Texas rainy season for you. Gotta love it. But anyway, so I'm gonna do my second workout, which the second workout can, or well, one of the workouts can be whatever you want. Actually, all the workouts can be whatever you want, but the second workout can be inside or whatever, since I did my first workout outside. But I want to do the weights and the treadmill, so I'm going to do about 28 minutes of weightlifting, and then walk right inside and get on the treadmill for the rest of the 45-minute workout. So that's what we're going to do. We've got the weight bench, got my list of weightlifting moves, and yeah, so we're gonna get our second workout in today.
And so yeah, it was really interesting for just a few days. He's getting hard of seeing, and
so for a post-workout snack, I'm gonna have something that I've been mildly obsessed with lately. This is what it looks like. I'm having 2 of these rice cakes with avocado and everything with the bagel seasoning. So I don't know if I'm late to the game or if this is even a thing, but Amanda Baldwin did something similar on one of her videos, and I love avocado. So this gives a nice crunch in mimicking a chip, and then this seasoning goes great with it. But I just use 2 of these Quaker lightly salted rice cakes, and then we like to buy these Holy Avocado minis. Andrew likes to use it for dip. And then I just took one, and they're pretty good size. This is what they look like. And it is just avocado. It's not the guacamole one. So I took one of these and separated them between the 2 rice cakes. So it's a good amount of avocado on each. And then again, just sprinkled some of everything but the bagel seasoning on top. And this is such a satisfying, savory snack. It's I'm obsessed with it right now. So I'm gonna have this, and I'm going to read my 10 pages of a nonfiction. This is the You're Not Listening by Kate Murphy. I took the jacket off, but I'm gonna get my 10 pages of nonfiction in with my post-workout snack and check this off my list and continue on with my water. So I'm gonna get started on dinner. This is a recipe that we've had quite a few times before. We really like it, and it is buffalo ranch stuffed chicken, and then we've got some greens and potatoes for sides. I've got, it looks like, I think 3 chicken breasts here. I butterflied them completely. I don't know if there's a term for it, but I sliced it to make 2 because they're way too big to cook on their own. And then we've got some low fat or reduced fat cottage cheese. We've got some 2% Mexican blend cheese. There's a ranch seasoning packet, and then we've got some green beans for Andrew, asparagus for me, and some little potatoes we're gonna cook up. But basically, you just do any kind of combination of this that you like. This is 3 tablespoons or 3 ounces or whatever the marking is on the little lines. And then I'm gonna put at least a 1/4 cup, maybe a 1/2 cup of cheese in it, and then half of this seasoning packet. And then we're gonna, well, how I do it, instead of doing the whole chicken and stuffing it, that takes like forever in the oven. So I slice them in half, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the filling down the center and then use toothpicks to roll it over and stuff it. So let me get this all put together. So this is what they look like all put together. I use an insane amount of toothpicks, but it gets the job done. The stuffing, you can see, is on the inside, and then we just put some of the Frank's red hot wing sauce on it. This is the best. And yeah, now I'll go in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And dinner is done. So we've got 8 ounces of stuffed chicken. Andrew's got 10 ounces over here. He's got a majority of the air fried green beans, whereas I've got the majority of the air fried asparagus. Of course, there's a couple comminglers, but this is the Little Potato Company. We buy the little square packs and then just microwave them and toss them the seasoning. They are amazing, so delicious. And then we just topped the chicken breast with some fresh hot sauce or buffalo sauce and a tiny bit of Bolthouse Ranch to just kind of make it more saucy. And as you can see, the stuffing is like bursting out of it. It's so good, so good. This is a higher point meal because I have the calories today. Usually I only do, this is 2 servings. Usually I only do 1 serving, but since I have the calories today and since I'm doing all those additional workouts, I am eating a little more calories in the day than usual to help combat and basically feed the 2 workouts and weight training a day. So this is our dinner, and I'm still working on my water. Literally just staying in my calorie deficit, and that dang water is the last thing on my 75 hard. So we're gonna eat this up, and we're binging Scrubs right now. So I'll check in with you guys at dessert. All right, so it's a little after 9 o'clock, and I finished almost everything on the list for the water. Just got a little bit left, which I'm going to sip on before bed, and I'm gonna have one of these Kind bars. This is the cranberry almond bar. I love this one, and the salted caramel almond one also. That one's my favorite sweet one. This is a great, it's sweet, but it's also sweet savory. But I love cranberry, so I'm gonna have this bar. It's 160 calories, and I'm gonna finish the rest of my water. I've just got about maybe 8 ounces, so that is the toughest part of all of this, is the dang water. I don't know what it is. It's because I'm never really thirsty in the beginning of the day, so by noon I still haven't drank much water, which I know is not good for you. Or finishing out day 19 was pretty awesome. I'll put the little thing here today. But yeah, so been a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for sticking with us if you're still here after almost 4 months of radio silence. If you didn't get to see Andrew today, but he was here, he says hi. Any questions, any comments, just throw them down below. We'd love to hear from you guys, see what you guys have been up to. We always loved hearing from you, so see you in the next video.